Hello everyone, my name is Manju. Today I will be presenting a SQL project from Resume Project Challenge of Codebasics. This project related to consumer goods domain. I used SQL for finding data required for the ad hoc requests and Excel for visualization. So let's dive right into the presentation. So here are the contents of the presentation. First we will see the overview of the company, then the problem statement, then the objective, then we see the details about the data, and we have some ad hoc requests. For that we need to run SQL query and provide some insights based on the information we find. So here is the overview of the company. AtliQ Hardware is one of the India's leading computer hardware manufacturers with a strong international presence. However, the company specializes in producing high quality hardware components and has operations across the multiple countries. So the problem statement is this: despite being a market leader, AtliQ Hardware is not able to make data-driven decisions efficiently. Although they have a lot of data, they lack the deep insights into the key business metrics, so they could not make strategic decisions. So let us see the objective. So since they are weak in data analysis, so we will use SQL for efficient data analysis and provide management with actionable insights to make strategic decisions and optimize the business performance. So this is the details about the data. So we have total 4 fact tables like monthly sales, manufacturing cost, pre-invest deductions and gross price. And similarly we have 2 dimension tables which are customer details and product details. Then the fiscal year for AtliQ starts from 1st September to and ends on 31st August for each year. And for this project the sales data is available for the fiscal year 2020 to 2021. So these are the ad hoc requests that we were given by AtliQ management team. So the first request is we find to provide the list of markets in which AtliQ exclusive operates its business in the APAC region. So I run a SQL query. For this I use it distinct to avoid duplication, and we get the output of markets. So this is the result of the query, and these are the list of countries or markets in which AtliQ exclusive operates. Let's move to the insights part now. So we can see that they are distributed throughout the APAC region. So initially we can identify that the sales of AtliQ exclusive is diversified overall the areas of APAC region like South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia and Oceania. So that's such a diversification helps us to mitigating the concentration of risk. So this is the second ad hoc request that we need to identify the percentage of unique product increase from 2021 against 2020. So I run a SQL query to get the output. Here in the query you see I have used CTE which is common table expression, and also used case statement to grab the unique products for each year. Let's move to the insights part now. So we identified from the SQL query written that unique products for 2020 is 245 and unique products for 2021 is 334, which is a 36%. So AtliQ Hardware is responding to the requirements and bringing out new products year over the year rapidly. So they are building a strong and dynamic reputation by meeting the change in needs of the customer. So this is the third ad hoc request. provide a report with all unique products counts from each segment and sort them in descending order of products count. For that, so I run a SQL query for that. Again, I use a distinct to avoid duplication, duplicate product codes, and this is the output. We get the output with segment wise product count. Let's move to the insights part. So we have a wide range of products under the segment like notebook, accessories and peripherals, which average around 110, while segments like desktop, storage and networking are lagging with an average of 23 products. So the product development team needs to evaluate on products that require redesign as per modern standards and market needs. So this is the fourth ad hoc request. So the question is which segment had the most increased unique products in 2021 versus 2020. So we can identify it similarly like the previous query. We get the both the product counts in 2020 and 2021 by segment wise and subtract the 2021 count from the 2020. To get this, again I used CTE in this query, and this is the output with the difference between 2020 and 2021 products. Let's move to the insights part now. So we find that with the introduction of 34 new products, accessories have the highest increased number of unique products, and notebook and peripherals are increase of 16 new products. Product development team has done good job in the desktop segment by increasing from 7 to 22, which is the rapid increase if we compare of base of 7. Networking segment had the least growth with only 3 products since 2020. And this is the ad hoc request number 5. The question is get the products that have the highest and lowest manufacturing cost. So we run the SQL query to get the output of the highest and lowest manufacturing to get this. In query I used min and max aggregate functions, and this is the output with the min and max manufacturing cost. So the highest manufacturing cost for the AtliQ home all-in-one generation 2, which is the personal desktop, and the cost is $240, and the lowest is the AtliQ master wide X1 mouse, which is standard one, which is less than $1. So our next ad hoc request is generate a report which contains the top 5 customers who received an average high pre-invoice discount percentage for fiscal year 2021, and also specially for Indian market. This is the query I have run, and in this I used average aggregate function, and this is the output we get, and let's move to the insights. We found from output that Flipkart has received the highest pre-invoice discount, which is 30.8%, followed by Vivek, Ezone, Chroma and Amazon with their discounts varying from about 31% to 29%. So the average discount of all customers in fiscal year 2021 is 24%, and top 5 customers have collective averages around 30%. So our next ad hoc request is to get the complete report of the gross sales amount for the customer AtliQ exclusive for each month. This analysis helps to get an idea of low and high performing months and take strategic decisions. So we have the SQL query here, and we get the output of month wise gross sales amount for fiscal year 2020 and 2021. Let's move to the insights. So this is the bar chart of the monthly gross sales amount. For AtliQ exclusive, high sales occurred in the first quarter of each year, which is September to November, and November 2020 which is 15.2 million, and November 2021 which is 32.2 million, both saw strong sales. So this has a strong seasonality, possibly due to maybe shopping. However, among all, highest sales occurred in November 2021, and sales were quite low in third quarter in the year 2020, especially in March 2020, which is 0.77 million. So maybe this is due to COVID. And this is the 8th ad hoc request. The question is, in which quarter of 2020 got the maximum total sold quantity? And this is the query. Here I have used case statement and extract the month from the date column of fact sales monthly table. And as we know that AtliQ Hardware has a September as its first financial month, hence the quarter 1 will have month number 9, 10 and 11, so on. And also I have used some aggregate function to know total sold quantity, and this is the output. Let's move to the insights, and we find that quarter 1 which is from September to November has the highest sold quantity, which is 7 millions, and quarter 3 is the lowest, which is 2 millions because of the pandemic. And here we have next ad hoc request. In which channel helped to bring more gross sales in fiscal year 2021, and the percentage of contribution. So we run a SQL query to get different channels, gross sales and the percentage, and this is the output. And let's move to the insights. We find that retailer percentage is the highest, direct is the second, and distributor is the lowest. So retailers remain the strongest and dominate with 73%, making them the primary sales channels. So optimizing retailer relationship and performance might have the biggest impact. Direct sales contribute 16% and distributor account for only 11%, suggesting that this channel is the least utilized. And this is the next ad hoc request. The question is, get the top 3 products in which division that have total sold quantity in which fiscal year 2021. So this is the SQL query. Here I have created 2 CTEs. The first CTE is for getting the top selling products for all divisions, and second CTE is to get top 3 based on total sold quantity per division. And this is the output. Here we can see division wise top products with their total sold quantity and their rank order. Let's move to the insights part now. So we can see the different divisions here. For networking and sales, the top 3 products are AtliQ pen drive 2-in-1 followed by 2 variants in pen drive. And in peripherals, the top selling products are AtliQ gamers followed by AtliQ Maxima and other variant. And in personal computers, the top selling products are AtliQ Digit followed by AtliQ Velocity and another variant of AtliQ Digit. And so this is all about. Thank you so much for your time.